Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fish Den 365, and welcome back to Topwater Tuesday. This one's going to be a good one. This is the time of the year where I stop fishing for bass and let them do their thing, and I start focusing on stripers. And right now is a great time to focus on stripers because the Alewife spawn is going on all the lakes that are in the area that I live here in Pennsylvania. And I was recently out and we caught the Alewife spawn quite strong, and we caught the stripers quite strong as well. We started by using this bait. This is a glide bait that was made for me by John Tosca. And the bait was pretty large where we were fishing, and so I thought, well, let's throw a larger bait. This is made of wood, but it has a really slow sink rate. I mean, it sinks maybe oh, I don't know, an inch a second, something like that. It's a very slow, maybe not even that much. Extremely slow sink rate, so it's easy to keep it up on the surface. The bait was up, the fish were bashing, and it didn't take long to get a few on this thing, but they came off. They were eating it right at the boat. As I was lifting it out of the water, they would grab it at the boat and they'd kind of pull off. And finally I caught one on this bait, and it wasn't even that big. I thought I'd get a bigger one on it, but I got one on this bait. And I was throwing it for a while by this time, and it just gets a little, tiresome after a while because these are so heavy. So I put it down, and the next bait I picked up, it was one that my brother made for me, and I got a giant striper on it right away. Listen to this. You'll hear this explosion and the drag going a little bit. Well, I didn't have that fish on very long because this happened. It had a tail on this bait. It was a jointed bait that was made for me. It's a big 7-inch Rebel, and and it was jointed, which made it act a little different on the water on the surface. It made a really nice wake. But I had a fish tear this hook out like that, and also tear the back of the bait right off. I mean, that's a solid metal piece that's just ripped. It's just ripped and torn right apart. That was a big fish. After that happened, I wasn't sure what to throw anymore, but I went back to old reliable. I went back to the red fin. This is the Cordell red fin. I was using this color. It's a chrome color, and this thing just catches me a lot of fish. And it caught me 5. I caught 1 on the glide bait. I caught 5 on the red fin, and I had about 13 smashes, and I probably had about 11 fish on momentarily. Some hit the bait and just missed or didn't quite get it. So I could have caught a lot more, but I did get 6 to the boat, and I thought I'd show you that right here. Oh, yes. Feels like a good one. They're fat. If in doubt, throw a redfin. One in here. Got a baby on the redfin. They're hitting, folks. Nice one here, folks. Here we go. Hopefully you can see that guy. Big one. Another good one, folks, on the redfin. It's catching them. Okay. Nice one, folks. It's a good one. So it's a little tough to see at night, but you get the gist. You know, I wanted to play this so you can hear some of the smashes. And every now and then, some of these stripers, when they would hit, they would go bonkers on the surface. I don't like when they do that, because oftentimes they just go nuts on the surface for a while, and the hooks will pull loose because their mouths are out of the water a little bit. I like it much better when they just dive right down, and most of them do. About 80% of the time, they just dive right down. But every now and then, you'll get that oddball striper that just wallows like crazy on the surface. It's usually some of the bigger ones. And fortunately, I was lucky to get the ones that were doing that. There were 2 or 3 that did that to me. But I got them all on the redfin to the boat anyway, and so it really didn't matter. But this is a really fun time to fish. You know, I know that night fishing is not for everybody, But experiencing this kind of bite, this alewife spawn, where the alewives are up and spawning and these stripers are coming in and just blasting them, it's something you should at least experience once. Because the only thing is, I'll warn you, once you do, you might get addicted to it. So be careful. You might want to keep coming back. my brother, he was down there 5 nights in a row, and he was catching big ones. He had a number in the plus 20 pound range, actually close to 30 pounds, a few of them, and so. But it messed him up a little bit because he got so tired from it, from fishing. You know, he's down there at 10 o'clock, fishing till 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. And if you're not used to that, that can kind of mess your circadian rhythm up a little bit. But so yeah, I was actually out 2 nights in a row. I was out Thursday night, and I selected a number of places on the lake, and there were no stripers there. There were catfish and largemouths. I lost one, a largemouth. But then the next time I went out, I found them on a particular point. And boy, there were a lot of them. They're not everywhere on the lake right now, but they're in certain spots. And if you can find them, oh man, you're going to have some fun. There's a lot of them there, and the fisheries right now are healthy. The alewives are spawning, and the stripers are eating. This is a great time to be out there and catching those fish. Well, if you liked the video, I hope you did. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to see a video on some of the topwater lures I like to use at night, take a look at this one right here. Until next time, be safe out there. Hope to see you on the water. We'll have another one coming soon. As always, may God bless your fishing endeavors.